just because my Bluetooth controller has failed me doesn't mean I shouldn't shoot the video. So hello, that was just by the way. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Anita Anaba Opom. So let's get into the video. So today is more of my high school stories, specifically me being the girls' prefect of Otibuati Senior High School, of which I know most of you don't know about. So Otibuati Senior High School was first Kufuria Senior High. That was when the school was popular, but when it was changed to Otibuati Senior High School, everyone was like, of which I wasn't there, don't mind me. I wasn't there when it was changed to Otibuati. I went to the school as a student of Otibuati Senior High School. So that was it. So when I was in the school, you know those high schools, this thing has fallen, but let's ignore. You know, senior high school, you have to be academically good and you have to be contributing in more of their house jobs like cleaning, scrubbing, those things before you can be you can pass your vetting or the requirements for you to get a form. Yeah, that's the thing. The requirements for you to get a form to be part of those prefects. So I wasn't seeing myself as a prefect because I was just myself. I had my uniform so long from John girl, Ghanaians will say. Yeah, I was like more of a John girl. I am basically a nerd because I wasn't interested in anything entertainment, but I had my own fun in the dormitory and all that. But there was this thing when you go to Form 1, you know, every time all Form 1 girls, every time all Form 1 girls. What's that one too? It was just some way for me, so I wasn't partaking in them. Every Saturday I tried to wake up. Was I waking up early? If I wake up early, it means they are going to call us early. So I have to go and bath and run away to class to go and learn, because the all Form 1 girls was just too much. Every 3 seconds you have to wake. Nah, it wasn't my thing. So I got a lot of hatred from the prefects at that time. You know, when you work that hard, that's when the prefect like you. But me, they didn't really like me because, it's not like laziness, but I felt it was too much for me to be always scrubbing, cleaning, doing this, doing that, roll call. It was just some way. So fast forward, we got to Form 2 and I was doing well academically. Yeah, I was really doing well in my class. Was really doing well. But I had a friend that was also close and she was also doing well. So she wanted to vie for the girls prefect. I saw myself not to fit in any of the other portfolios. Even if you take house prefect, I can't control anybody. I know myself, I'm just that dumb. I can't control it. I can't stand up and be like, hey, you go and sweep. When me, I didn't like it when I was in Form 1. So, out of the way. How this compound prefects, yes. Compound prefects, I can't do it. All the prefects, I can't. It's just not my thing to sack someone or to be like, you go and do this. I feel like we all have common sense and we can do the things we want to do. We should feel free to do the things we want to do, not someone coming to control you. That go and do this, go and sit in the class and go and learn. It was a wahala for me, so I just took myself out of that line. So students were approaching me and were like, we see you as a girls prefect, go for it. I'm like, girls prefect, that's not bad. That's not bad. My school was more of, if you are intelligent, you are good to go. It wasn't bad at all. So I was like, okay, yeah, let me go for that one. I did that. I went for the forms and the day of vetting came. I was so nervous. You'll be in the class and they'll come and call you to go for your vetting. So they were calling my friends. A lot of the science students went for prefectship that year. So they were calling my friends, they were calling them, then it got to me. I was scared. I was just that scared. So I went inside, they asked me some questions. I was that nervous. I did bump. But you know, the favor of God. So they took my report and were like, God damn, the girl is brilliant. Like, so far, all those that have come, it's like you that you have a very good grades. So you, like, we'll let you know the result later. I was like, okay. I was damn shy. And the teachers in that school that were they were present at the vetting room. Like, if you had gone to that school, you know what I'm talking about. Hey! So I left, and the vetting, I think in the evening they called for assembly, and we went to stand there, mention names. You know, they'll mention from house prefect, compound prefect, prefect, then that in that order. They finally got to the girls prefect. They mentioned the assistant first. That was a lady from the arts class. And so I was scared because I was vying it with my close friend. Oh, it was really tough. Then they mentioned my name, that I passed the vetting. They mentioned her name, that she's passed the vetting. I was happy for her, like we are all going. So you know, I pictured it as, if I get the main, she'll get the vice. If she gets the main, I'll get the vice. I wasn't picturing the art students as someone who win, but I knew her. The art department, they were bunched, so they'll vote for him. But I wasn't picturing her because she wasn't that sociable. People didn't really know her apart from the art class, maybe specifically her class. So I wasn't even capturing her to be, you know, it's like maybe rebellious and things. Let me continue. So they mentioned the boys, those that passed vetting, blah blah blah. Fast forward again. Then it got to manifesto. I went to stand there, read. Did my slants and things, you know. Yeah, I read. I had support from teachers. Then finally it was election day. Why am I even laughing? Is that I remember something. I think before the election, you have to go for a campaign in the classes. And whenever I go, they're like, "You are beautiful. Just leave your number, your ballot number, and go." So I was scared. I knew I could win, but I didn't want complacency to set in. Yes, so I was nervous. I went to read my manifesto, like I was saying, and the day of election finally came in. And guess what? They were mentioning prefect this for one, and then prefect this for one. Finally my set. I was scared. I was really scared. And they mentioned the assistant name. That was the art girl. I was like, how? If the art girl has won, then what is happening between my mates and I that we are close? And finally, they mentioned my name. Hey, it was like I was just happy because I wasn't expecting me to win. So I was like, damn, like you know that Ghanaian reaction, shim. Yeah, so I won it by whatever. Hala. Let's wait for part 2 where I tell you what really went into that position. How I suffered. That was the best experience ever. Wait for part 2. Bye for now. Was I going to catch? Shim. Don't forget to do what? Like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Bye. I can't forget my keys. Catch 'em all.